you can actually see what crypto looks like. It's right on its knees right now. And, the stock market is basically doing exactly what the crypto market did about a month ago. I really think that crypto is an excellent, excellent leading indicator. And of course, the real sort of sell in crypto actually came there this sort of first or second week of August through this failure. This failure, interestingly enough, I think actually crypto even made a new high here. And then I think actually crypto made another new high. So we pointed out that, oh my goodness, what a massive divergence. All hell's about to break loose. And then, interestingly enough, the real trade, and this might be a function of the 50 line, and how you notice that we basically emmed out through the 50 line. So you can make an argument that, through this phase of the market, obviously the market was very, very bullish. Then we went into sort of transition, zipping quickly through the 50 line, but then right back up, and then right back down, and then right back up. So clearly, wow, super volatility. Maybe this bull is losing its steam. Now, if the market had just sort of accepted back above 50 line and started working its way back up, all right, well, bull's still in charge. Here you can see basically the indicator just crapped out here through the 50 line, and everything went puke central. And if we pull up on the date, what did Bitcoin do through like August 14th, 15th, 16th? My hunch is that's probably where Bitcoin really came off. Yeah. So fascinating, right? There is 14th, 15th right there. So it was on this, it was actually this part where the indicator itself put up that real fight right around that midpoint, wherever the hell that was, right through here. And then the failure through here was, oh my goodness, run for the hills. We're now trending below the 50 line. We have a very, very weak market here. I might argue that we had a crossover, a bullish crossover with everything oversold. So, this is it. With teal still pointing down like this, I'd call this a weak signal. And frankly speaking, there was a little bit of a rally, but I think probably weak is probably the best way to describe that. That is a weak rally, not very strong whatsoever. And then that actually emmed out, and that caused our most recent dump. The issue here, and I think this makes a lot of sense, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, a trade's a trade. I mean, I'm shorting crude, going long Bitcoin, shorting Bitcoin, trade, up, down. Some people were asking, somebody was asking in the video yesterday, would you hunt shorts in a strongly trending market? Would you hunt longs in a higher time frame trending down market? I think here's a good example. This is where, if you're really good at following your setups, you can, and I guess Bitcoin's pointing down now, but this, I think, trade actually is coming late to the party. This would be like, and, on the indicator itself, this particular short sort of came in actually, I guess, on that M failure right there. And if you would be like, well, Brian, I don't really want to short with the market so egregiously oversold, I could understand that. That's not unreasonable. I've said repeatedly that what I think's happening here is we're going through this phase, right, where we rallied off the lows smartly, but not really a new buy signal, just like probably what they call a dead cat bounce. They're bringing it right back down against the bottom end of the range. Everybody's going to want to think to go short, but this is too soon. They've got to rally it back up, maybe a 50% retracement or whatever the sell-off is, then back down against those lows. And then, ironically enough, through the month of September in our meetup, my hunch is we're probably just going to be sitting in here. And then back to our original conversation about, what to expect into the election. It's through that October, November period through here that we actually see Bitcoin break down like in earnest. and do this kind of action or this kind of action. Maybe that I don't, I get the impression that the dump is going to happen into the election, and then once the election happens, there's going to be a counter trend rally. I mean, only time will tell, but that's sort of the impression that I get.